Wonderland, as we did wake up to many locations in that 3 to 6 inch zone. We even had a few spots that got closer to 7. Now we're looking ahead to what's next, and a cold blast that's moving in tonight moves in with a few more snow showers that we'll be tracking later this evening. Nothing that will be able to stick, but certainly you'll see some flurries flying between 9 o'clock through about midnight tonight. The next threat, impact weather in the form of wind chills near 0 for your Tuesday morning, and then snow showers again as we move toward Wednesday. We are keeping an eye on even colder air moving in for our weekend. This looks like some of the coldest air we have felt yet this season. Take a look at all of this cold air that's sort of working its way through Canada right now. So there's plenty to work with. And as this dip in the jet stream starts to ride its way toward us, we will feel that cold air settling in. In fact, on our Saturday forecast, we're looking at high temperatures struggling to get out of the teens. Could be the single digits as you stretch through portions of northern New England. So very cold stuff. We are sitting in the upper 20s to low 30s out the door right now, closer to 32 in Boston, as we're tracking this next cold front that brings that blast of cold air. You can see how that wind flowing in behind it is also helping to produce some of those hit or miss snow showers. So that's what we're watching for later tonight. It's initially dry to start this evening, and that's the case through much of the evening until about 9 o'clock. Here we are with a few snow showers working in from the west and then working its way toward Boston as we move toward about midnight tonight. With that said, after these pass by around midnight, you'll see partial clearing overhead, and that's something you want to consider because we do have a chance of an aurora tonight. Even though it will be incredibly cold out there, bundle up if you want to try to get a look at this. This is a K index of up to about 8. Basically what that means is that it's a strong likelihood for northern lights in our area and possible sightings after we see those clouds pass through with the snow showers right around midnight. So I would say closer to 1 a.m. is when we have a better chance of seeing that aurora here locally. It will be incredibly cold, but it looks like the coldest feeling air will actually be right around sunrise tomorrow morning, by no surprise, as we'll see wind chill factors dropping into the single digits to even below 0 as you go from Worcester north and west. And even in the afternoon tomorrow, high temperatures in the mid-20s, feeling like it's in the lower teens despite sun in place. Clouds move back in Wednesday, and eventually we are tracking our next batch of showers. These snow showers do look light, but they move in as early as 7 o'clock, so it could impact some of the evening commute, especially for folks that are north and west of 495, before clearing out as we move toward midnight on your Wednesday, mainly in the form of snow. Where we're also watching with this very active and cold pattern is the potential for a storm just to our south on Sunday. Now, you've heard this before, right? A track to our south. And so this is why we're really closely watching this potential, even though right now it does look like it's mainly a miss for us. Sunday does bring that chance for another storm tracking through our area, and it really does look beautiful. Of course, we did have some power outages, which is very unfortunate, but we are looking ahead now after that snow to even colder air working in. So hopefully you shoveled earlier today, because as this cold air settles in, that snow is going to really turn rock solid as we are going to be seeing temperatures falling down overnight. In fact, wind chill factors near and below 0 tomorrow morning. But Ed and Maria, you weren't the only ones that enjoyed the snow. I love this picture from Rainham. This is Cooper Brown, who said he was so pumped about the Pats win that he had to build a home for himself to celebrate outdoors in this beautiful snowfall. So thank you for that, Cooper. Cold air working in behind a cold front tonight will bring not only the cold, but also a few hit or miss snow showers. We're seeing some signs of that with some flurries being reported out toward Pittsfield. Right now, locally, it is dry, but we actually have some breaks of sun showing signs of clearing into the overnight. So as we do clear out and sort of calm things down here overnight, we drop down into the teens for most locations, feeling colder. Snow shower potential mainly between 9 o'clock through about midnight tonight. I'll have a look at which spots will feel wind chills below 0 tomorrow morning, plus looking ahead to an even stronger cold blast setting up for the weekend. A lot to track here, Maria.